All right, let's talk about this game coming up. I've heard some of the other guys that on our station. I kind of have a similar sentiment that a lot of us do. That we're kind of rooting for the Chiefs, but I feel like this just might, but it just might be the Eagles here.
That's funny. I mean, I don't root for either team. Okay, I just lay down the analysis, and right now, what it feels like is. The Chiefs are going to have to do what the Commanders did to win this game. You got to have to stop the Eagles' run game with a light box, which means your guys up front are going to have to win. They're going up against the best offensive line in the NFL with the best center, Hall of Fame center, Jason Kelce there in the middle. So that's going to be a tall task. But is it doable? Yeah, anything is doable. They're also going to have to get Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders and these guys to commit turnovers because they're a ball control offense. And I think that's where the battle lies because I think to win this game, someone's going to have to score 30 points. We all know that Mahomes and the Chiefs can certainly get that done, and we know that the Eagles can as well. But the Eagles' defense has struggled when they play against quarterbacks who can process from the pocket at a high level. I believe it was against Aaron Rodgers and also against Dak Prescott, which people are up and down on Dak, but Dak is a great quarterback. And I know that might sting for all the Commanders fans out there hearing that, but he is a great quarterback and he's a great processor from the pocket. The Eagles struggle against both of those QBs, giving up, I believe, 40 and 33 points. So you add in the mobility factor that Mahomes will be more mobile going into this game with 2 weeks rest on that ankle. And it's really going to be the Eagles' offensive line and the Chiefs trying to control that line of scrimmage and stop the run without loading the box. And then the Eagles' defensive line containing Patrick Mahomes and getting enough pressure on him to where, it makes him be reminded of the Tampa Bay Bucks when they played in the Super Bowl and he was harassed the entire game.
Yeah, what do you think Jonathan Gannon, the DC for the Eagles, is going to dial up to try and move Patrick out and see if he can actually run on that ankle?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a smart plan to blitz Patrick Mahomes. Now, when you hear like on these different networks, ESPN talk about pressure, that's just about pressure in the pocket. That means you can rush for, and Hassan Reddick wins, or Brandon Graham wins, Fletcher Cox wins, and Ndamukong Suh wins, and they get pressure on the quarterback. But when you blitz Patrick Mahomes and you bring that extra defender or two extra defenders, that's when he can really pick you apart because he's great at identifying man coverage and he throws the appropriate ball. And why would you want to stick one of your safeties one-on-one with Travis Kelce the entire game? So I think it's just about them getting pressure with four and keeping as many guys in coverage as they possibly can. Make them be patient and matriculate the ball down the football field. I think that's the key for the Eagles. Get pressure, unleash the dragon with those guys up front. And when you get to Mahomes, you got to get him down. And I think that's what they did, obviously eliminating all the quarterbacks for the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game. They got to the quarterback, and when they got there with mean intentions, and I think that's what they have to do to try to slow down Patrick Mahomes because, honestly, there really is no stopping him. It's just about how much can you take away from him so that your offense can score enough points to win the game.
Talking to Robert Griffin III, previewing the Super Bowl. If you go back a couple years, though, the Buccaneers held the Chiefs to under 10 points, which seems unfathomable. Can the Eagles do kind of what Tampa did, which was really dominate on lines, pressure, kind of the things you were talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'll be the plan. I don't think the Eagles are going into this watching that Super Bowl and saying, all right, we got to do that. I think that's been their plan the entire year. They lead the NFL in sacks, right? I mean, they had four guys with over 11 sacks on their defensive line. So, I mean, that alone lets you know that they have a ferocious pass rush. So I think they're going into this game saying, all right, we're going to be who we are. This is the last game of the year. There's nothing to hold back. I think they will mix it up. I do think they will blitz him at times, but I don't think that'll be their primary form of getting after Patrick Mahomes. And the thing is, you can never count on repeating holding Mahomes and the Chiefs to under 10 points because he just threw for 326 yards and 2 touchdowns without his top 3 receivers in the majority of the game in the AFC Championship against the Bengals. So, hats off to Eric Bieniemy. and getting guys lined up. Hats off to Sky Moore for going out there and making plays on the offense and obviously on that punt return that he had, which no one's really talking about, but he was benched in the middle of the year because he had a couple, fumbled return catches. And he goes out there because their top two return guys also went down. And he has a big return at the end of the game that puts them in position to go win the football game. So I just don't want to put anything past the Chiefs because as long as they have a Hall of Fame quarterback, Hall of Fame tight end, Hall of Fame coach and Andy Reid, and the magician at offensive coordinator and Eric Bieniemy, they're going to be fine. They're going to find a way to put points on the board. It's just about how can you limit them.